Hello everybody, Gabe here today. So the reason I'm making this video right now is because I have two TVs that I actually want to donate to somebody that's in need and everything. Long story short, there are going to be probably several different things over time that I'm going to be donating. I'm going to be posting onto this channel as well as posting on Craigslist. Now, I live in New York City, Pennsylvania, so I don't expect to drive far or anything. This is meant for somebody within the local area or is willing to commute themselves. And going, forward and everything with this, I don't like the idea when people throw things away that are completely useful. I think it's a waste. The reason I bring that up is my family, we were immigrants. We came from a very poor country, Hungary at the time, and came to here. And when you don't really have much, you really do become appreciative to the things that you need. And when people, or things that you have, and when people end up like throwing away things that are completely, functioning in every single way, it just, while they do have, the rights to do that on that end, if they purchased it or whatever, it's theirs, it really is wasteful rather than giving it to somebody that can actually utilize it. And I guess that comes with the fact, as a society, we really should do more with, recycling, products that have no problems whatsoever, giving them to somebody that needs it rather than using new resources every single time to make, another object, which we could have, saved those resources, because let's be realistic, in the future, we're eventually going to run out of resources unless we colonize another planet or do something. And we really should start getting into the habit of, saving what we can and giving to those that are in need. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So I believe one of these is a 26-inch, which would be this element here. And then the other one would be, I believe, a 42-inch, which is the one behind a Sanyo. So I do apologize for the mess around the house if you're seeing anything like that. I'm still trying to unpack after moving to York City itself. So both of them do in fact come with their respective remotes. So this is the Sanyo. So I've already reset it to factory settings, and I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. And a few things with the Sanyo that I do want to talk about is it does come with 3 HDMI inputs. It comes with one component. It comes with, I believe, a VGA, and there's a USB plug as well, so in case you, poke up maybe a Roku stick to it. So it's already been reset to the factory standings, and I'm not sure if you can see it with the camera from this angle, but you can either set it in English, French, or Spanish. So that's the first one, and I believe it also does have a built-in TV tuner, so if you just hook up an over-the-air satellite, coaxial cable to connect to it itself, you can get the local channels with no problem whatsoever on it. So let me go ahead and turn that off. It does power on. And now the other one is the element here, which will also power on once I go ahead and turn it on. We'll hit the power button at least. So it's coming up. And then this one, like I said, I think it's 1080p. It could be 720p, so I could be wrong. It also does come with, let me just double check here. So yes, it comes with one component, 3 HDMI, a VGA, and then a USB as well. So, and I believe this one also does have the built-in TV tuner itself, so if you wanted to hook up an over-the-air signal and connect to it, you wouldn't have that kind of issue. So these TVs, both of them, while I do have the base for them and I will give them with it, I don't know where the screws are to hold the base, because at one point they were wall mounted. With that being said, if I do find it, I will, go ahead and put that in the description, and then I will give that to the person as well. And I do have this posted on Craigslist, which I'll show very shortly on my phone. So, with that being said and everything, they do stand up fine even without the stand itself. They are fully functioning. They're in good condition. They could be cleaned up a little bit more around the edges. I just kind of did a quick cleaning of them on the screen with some ammonia-free Windex itself, not to damage anything. So if you are interested within it, go ahead, leave a comment there. Really is first come, first serve. If I can't find anybody to, necessarily pick them up within, let's say, about a week, I'll probably end up donating them to the Salvation Army. but I would rather strictly give it to somebody first in person rather than the Salvation Army, you know, kind of selling it to somebody else. This is meant for someone that really needs one, you know, somebody that's you know, in a poor situation. The fact also that I live in York City, I'm not going to be doing far travel at all, maybe 1 to 2 miles away from my home to a public place, and then give the person the TV, or the TVs there, depending on if they really need both of them and everything. So if you do live in the zip code of 17403 or close to that area and willing to make a travel to the area itself, and you do need a TV, I'd be happy to go ahead and give you one of them or both of them if you need both of them. Aside from that though, I will follow up with more videos, you know, with things that I want to give away to somebody that may need it, prior to just go ahead and taking it to the Salvation Army. So it could be random things, so it will just vary. But other than that, let me quickly show the post itself. So let me pull it up here. So on Craigslist, I did in fact post it. I don't know how good this little camera is, but has it here posted that I have 2 TVs to give to somebody in need, and then it does list both of the TVs themselves, and it gives an approximate area as to where it is. So if you are in fact interested, go ahead, message me, leave a comment. I don't know if they're going to go fast or not, because I'm not really that popular or anything like that, and this is just more of a way to try to get rid of them from the household itself before donating it. Like I said, I would prefer to give it to somebody instead of somebody actually having to pay for them, because it's not that expensive nowadays to go out and buy a brand new TV. So I just don't understand the need, you know, to like go down to Salvation Army and then they'll try to sell for like 25 bucks when if you pay 50 bucks you can get one that's brand new. So these are used. Anyways, go ahead, leave a comment, go ahead, directly message me, or go ahead and if you live in the area, message me on Craigslist. And then, like I said, it's a first come first serve basis and everything, and if you actually need it. So don't be a scrapper that just wants to, you know, get them, turn around, fix it, whatever, and then sell it. If you genuinely do need it, go ahead and message me. So you all have a good one. Take care. Adios.